What's going on?
It's the season for blood and guts done way over the top. Although a true gorehound could suggest that the season is any season. However, while Game of Thrones is off shocking the normies, anime fans have a high tolerance for shock. We've seen blood, we've seen entrails, we've seen centipedes put in ears so that they could gnaw at the tender brain tissue. It has gotten to a point where junkies are searching for something that is more and more shocking, while not quite yet diving into the depths of Goro-chan, where normal sexual function goes to die. Tokyo Ghoul, Kaneki's torture. Tokyo Ghoul is an anime about ghouls that look like people, eating people, often in a spray of blood. One of the most memorably shocking scenes was where Kaneki gets captured and tortured by Jason. As Kaneki has regenerative capabilities, Jason can essentially just take pieces off over and over again, like his toesies, or let a centipede go to town in his head. While the solid 20 minutes of screaming is pretty hard to watch, a lot of the good gore happens off-screen, which is why it ranks so low.
In one spot, it will go through. The mucous membrane. Right in here.
Higurashi, when they cry, Rika's suicide. Higurashi is famous for its creepy girls and shocking violence against them. However, there is nothing that really constitutes as a multi-death gore fest that you get to watch. Yet that doesn't mean it isn't brutal. One of the most brutal moments of violence in the entire series is when Rika viciously stabs herself in the throat, all to the cackling of the onlooking Shion. Future Diary, Murder Fest in Tsubaki's temple. Future Diary has a lot of bloody moments, but none more splendiferous in its violence than the clash of multiple diary holders at the Omikata cult's temple. Things start off pretty calm as Yukiteru tries to talk his way out of a terrible fate for him and Yuno. But all hell breaks loose when the 12th diary holder uses hypnosis to cause all of Tsubaki's followers to start attacking each other amidst a flurry of bombs and fire as the 12th tries to kill Tsubaki. Terraformars, the first season. Terraformars is built on a base of blood and guts, so much so that they forgot to include plot throughout most of the first season, opting for a bit of story sprinkled in amidst a devastating kill fest that left many of the characters you thought you would see a lot longer dead. The blood starts within the first seconds of the first episode, but it doesn't really kick off until later when the enemy attacks their Mars-bound spaceship before it even lands on the planet. Their attack is quick, decisive, and deadly, scattering the teams across the planet where still more ambushes await them. And on it goes until things settle down in the second season. For a time, anyway.
みんな、下がっていろ。
Hellsing Ultimate every episode. Hellsing Ultimate is a show about vampires and other monsters. But not those sissy sparkling kind that charm women and peek under their skirts without a thought for blood. Hellsing features real vampires that rip out throats in a vicious spray of blood before shooting someone else right in their face. Essentially, almost every episode of Hellsing Ultimate is a bloodbath, so there is no one scene that is more brutal than the others, except for maybe when one of the characters you really enjoy dies horribly, but that too happens so often.
Kill him.
Fine. Shoot the messenger if this is what you come.
Another, on the class trip, another is an odd duck. Just when it starts to get boring, it throws in a brutal death just to keep you interested. However, near the end, everything comes to a head when Class 3 goes up to an inn in the mountains for their class trip. The students find out that in order to prevent horrible deaths in their class, they need to kill the already dead student, something that actually ends up resulting in the majority of their deaths anyway. Not only are they scrambling to kill one student in particular, with some set one just killing everyone, but the build also catches fire to add some urgency to their situation. Essentially, it just goes full-on battle royale until things are resolved. Deadman Wonderland. After the defeat, prison is a horrible place to be, especially when you're innocent. But what's even worse is when you're innocent and are forced to battle to the death for the entertainment of others. Higurashi is sentenced to death for murdering all his classmates, except he didn't commit the crime. With the justice system failing him, he's sent to the privately run prison, Deadman Wonderland. There, he discovers that he's a dead man, a person that can control his or her blood freely. To survive, he must battle other dead men and win, as losing means saying goodbye to a piece of you. The video is coming to an end. If I've been able to publish it, it's because I've been able to pass all the copyright strikes, and unfortunately, I've had to cut a few extracts from the editing. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Bye.